Alright, listen up. You're not just a bag of bones and electricity, rattling around waiting for the lights to go out. That's the first veil, the Anamaya kosha. It's the hardware. You know this one. You stub your toe. You feel it. You're hungry. You eat. It's the starting line. And most of the human race is having a picnic here, thinking this is the whole damn park. But you've already felt the second layer. You've been in a room and the air got thick, and you knew, without a word being spoken, there'd just been an argument. You've met someone and felt a vibe so good or so bad it made the hair on your arms stand up. That is pranamaya. That's you, the energy body, tuning into the radio station of the universe. You're already doing it. You just call it instinct or a feeling, and you dismissed it. It's like having a Lamborghini and only using it to drive to the mailbox and back. Now let's talk about the third veil, Manamaya. This is where it gets fun. This is the mind, but not the chattering monkey mind. This is the mind as a receiver. You know those times you're half asleep, drifting off, and a solution to a problem you've been wrestling with for weeks just downloads, complete. Or you've a dream so vivid, so packed with symbols, it sticks with you for days. That's you, dipping your toes into the psychic ability pool. It's not magic, it's science. Your conscious mind, it's a noisy processor, and when it quiets down, the bigger, quieter quantum mind, it can get a signal through. It's just tuned in mind. You're already doing this too. You just haven't claimed it. So why are you afraid of this? Why do you dismiss the goosebumps, the dream, the random thought to call a friend, who then says they need to hear from you? Because you're terrified of what other people will think. You're scared of being called woo-woo or crazy. So you self-center. You shut down the most sophisticated intelligence-gathering system in the known universe because you're worried about someone's opinion at the goddamn water cooler. But let's get this straight. Their disbelief, it's a limitation of their reality tunnel, not a law of the cosmos. So now let's chunk this up, way up. Think of Robert Dilts's logical levels. You're stuck at the environment and behaviour level. My environment is this office, this room. My behaviour is to ignore the weird feelings. That's Anamaya shit. To move up, you have to go to capability. You have to realise I am capable of sensing energy. That's pranamaya. Then I'm capable of receiving symbolic information. That's manamaya. But the real shit happens at belief and identity. Your current belief is, I'm this body. This is all there is. This belief, it's a fucking prison. The new belief must be, I'm a multi-layered consciousness, having a temporary physical experience. When that belief locks in, your identity shifts. You're no longer just John or Jane Doe. You're an explorer of consciousness, a navigator of the koshas. This is where the fourth veil, Vinjamaya, starts to flicker on. Direct knowing. No more signs. No more fucking goosebump roulette. You just know. You can't be lied to because you feel the dissonance in your soul. You can't be fooled because you're operating from truth. And the pinnacle, Anandamaya, the bliss body. This isn't about being happy all the time. That's a cartoon. This is the realization of non-separation. It's the scientific understanding, from quantum physics on up, that there's no true separation. You are a localized perturbation in a universal field. When you fully get that, not just instinctively, but in your goddamn bones, the cosmos hums inside you. There's no you and it. There's only is. And that is the upgrade. So what's the science? Your brain, it has a filter called the reticular activating system. It filters out 99% of reality so you don't get overwhelmed. Your beliefs tell the filter what to let in. When you believe you're just a body, the filter blocks the energy, the symbols, the direct knowing. It's not there. When you change the belief, you change the setting on the filter, you start perceiving the data that was always there. It's not magic. It's neurobiology. What's the karma of not doing this? It's a life of quiet desperation. It's staying in the first 2 rooms of a mansion with 1,000 rooms. It's feeling disconnected, lost and confused, wondering why life feels so goddamn hard and meaningless. It's being a puppet to the environment instead of the co-creator of it. And how do we install this? We model it. We find the times you're already doing it and amplify them. Remember that time you knew the phone was going to ring before it did? That was Manamaya. Remember that time you walked into nature and felt a wave of peace, a literal energy shift? That was Pranamaya. That feeling of absolute certainty you had once, where there was no doubt, no fear, just calm, clear action. That was a flash of Vishnamaya. Your unconscious mind, it already knows the map. It's been using it in glimpses and flashes. I'm just giving it permission to take the wheel full time. So let's run the command. Let's structure this. Command 1, relabel the sensations. From now on, a random goosebump is not a chill. It's your pranamaya kosha logging data. A recurring dream symbol. It's not nonsense. It's the Manamaya kosha sending a fucking memo. Your unconscious can begin to automatically categorize these signals, filing them not as weird, but as incoming intelligence. Command 2, shift the identity statement. The old story. I'm a person who sometimes gets hunches. The new story. The installed belief. I am a multidimensional being whose natural state is to perceive across multiple layers of reality. My intuition is not a parlour trick. It's my native language. Your unconscious can integrate this into your self-concept now, rewriting the old limiting code. Command 3, embrace the feedback loop. When you act on a hunch, the universe confirms it. It's a goddamn law. You get a yes. When you ignore it, you often get a no. Sometimes in the form of a minor crisis or a feeling of unease. This is the cosmic curriculum. Your unconscious. It can now learn to seek the yes and use the no as a course correction, not a punishment. Imagine your life 6 months from now if you fully embrace this. You wake up and instead of checking your phone, you check your energy. You feel the prana flowing. You make decisions not from fear, but from that deep Vinjamaya knowing. Relationships that drain you simply fall away because your energy body, it can't tolerate them anymore. You start creative projects with a certainty that pulls resources and people to you like a magnet. You become a catalyst, a goddamn frequency upgrade for everyone around you. Just by your state of being. Or you can close this down. You can go back to the picnic at the starting line. You can rationalize it all away. You can wonder, in a year or 5, or on your deathbed, why your life felt so thin. Why you always felt like you were missing the point. The separation you feel between you and the bliss. You and the knowing. You and the cosmos. It's a mislabeling. It's a typo in the code of your consciousness. It's over-rigid thinking. A child's drawing of reality that was mistaken for the territory. The veils aren't walls, they're filters. And you have the operator's manual now. So what's it going to be?